Good afternoon, my lovelies. What it do, what it do, what it do. This is Ms. Yaakov coming straight from that Spiker Star, a.k.a. the Messenger, a.k.a. the Virgo Goddess, a.k.a. the Daughters of Zion, a.k.a. Miss Meaning, a.k.a. that Topaz Gem Sapphire. Hey, listen, I always have a message for you, but it's up to you to discern Ms. Yaakov for trying to say. Remember, I'm just outside looking into your world, seeing things that you just don't see, okay? But dig this here. You don't need a physical death. You want to know why you don't need a physical death? Because Elijah and Enoch never ever had a physical death. You want to know why Enoch and Elijah never had a physical death? Because they worshiped. They worshiped God. They walked with God all the days of their lives. They were committed and devoted to the God of Israel, the God of the earth. Okay, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They obeyed God and walked with God all the days of their life. And because of that, the God of Israel blessed Enoch and Elijah. Okay, they never had a physical death. And you want to know what else? Enoch and Elijah have eternal life, and they are alive right now, today, in the spiritual realm. They are alive. They have eternal life. And one thing about eternal life is forever. Okay? Forever. No beginning, no end. Forever. Okay? They have eternal life forever. Okay? So I say all that to say this. You don't need a physical death. Okay? You just have to obey God and be devoted. Be devoted, because remember, when you take that oath, worshiping God, and you taking an oath. Okay, it's all about taking an oath and being committed. You have to be committed. Okay, it's a long life commitment. Okay, long life commitment. You're devoted to worship Him and obey Him and live according to His divine will. And in due season, He will bless you abundantly. Okay, we're not talking about physical things like a house and a car and materialistic items. We're not talking about that. We're talking about spiritual things. Okay, and always keep in mind, the only people who receive a physical death are the ones who are in rebellion against the Most High. Okay, the ones who rejected God and are against God. Okay, for the government and for Satan and for sin. Okay, those are the ones who receive the physical death. Ezekiel, it says in Ezekiel, the soul that sins is the soul that dies. Okay, so you don't need a physical death. You just need to come from out of sin and devote yourself to the Most High, and in due season, okay, He will bless you. Okay, and another thing is this: people be using excuses, talking about, oh, nobody's perfect and X, Y, and Z. Listen, that's just an excuse to keep on sinning, okay? Because we all have choices to do and not to do. Either you're going to be blessed like Elijah and Enoch, or you're going to face judgment with a physical death, okay? And what comes of physical death comes judgment against your soul, okay? Your begotten soul, all right? But anywho, I'm about to get off this. This is Ms. Yaakov, the Daughters of Zion, okay? Looking into your world, seeing things that you just don't see. You don't need a physical death, okay? You don't. You could be like Elijah and Enoch and be blessed. This is Yaakov, looking into your world, seeing things that you just don't see. I'm going.